This is why we would be very happy if you could be sharing these with your beloved ones so that they're also very happy. The technology used is great and the products used are great. Now, right now, we will be talking about the network marketing. I've been part of the sector for 15 years, and for more than 15 years, there are some other senior colleagues of ours who have been in this sector, and they will be talking about unique network marketing. And this is network marketing where we have income flow from this, where we become the partner to the income package. And who will be explaining this? The most income securing person, the ambassador leader, Mr. Xaura Global will be here to explain us all the means of having such a great level of income. Thank you. Hello everyone, I'm really excited to be here, and you look great. While I'm standing here, I can see how magnificent you look here. And here we have the diamond and above all the leaders. We'd like to welcome you all, and we'd like to also welcome all the other spectators watching us online stream, and your teams and other future thousands or millions of many spectators here watching us here in Republic of Turkey, and other spectators from all around the world. I'd like to welcome you all. It's great to be here. My name is Xaura Global. 21 years ago, we have started our network for network marketing, and earlier we had this other trade activities which was not really going well, but then I was introduced to the network marketing and the entire income generating system, and how we see the balance of time and income flow. And this has changed our perception. And 2 months ago we have started our Xaura Global company, and this has started, and this has carried our lives to a different level. Not only ours, but all the other colleagues of ours. I will be now sharing soon with you what has been done, and the most marketable, the most profitable plan. I will be introducing you the system now. Thank you. I cannot see the screen, but yes. If I may start by mentioning about Xaura and the world list and the distributor, how to become a distributor. In fact, we become the distributor for free. By means of sharing our personal information, you can become a distributor. And after which, then Miss Özlem has mentioned about the products so far. And as you can see, up until so far, these are the highest quality products with the highest aims. And if having this income through the marketing of these products. If I may share with you, for Turkey, for instance, there's a way for us to start. For instance, there's this 100 CV, 500 CV, and this is not. These are the. If you have the. For instance, if you have a system, if you have them, there is a, once you have more than $470, then you have the 1,000 CV. You can start it in Turkey, but we are an international firm. And right now, Georgia, Cyprus, and in Azerbaijan, for instance, we can have an access to 100 CV with 66 USD and with 305 USD, and we have others. And for instance, we have 95 US dollar in other countries with a sale, with a shopping of 95 USD in other countries. We can reach 100 CV. Why do we need to shop and have this? Once we pay this, then we have our independent distributorship is activated. For instance, depends on, regardless of which product you focus on, if you are a reference to another person, for instance, or because this is about recommendation-based method. So once you recommend somebody, then the minute you ensure that the person you bring along with yourselves, and if they also purchase, for instance, 20% of this, it's not about the points, but depends on how much the person you bring into the system buys. So there's the reference income. So the person, for instance, let me give you an example. For instance, your purchase could be 100 CV, 500 CV, or 1000 CV. But if you make sure that the person you bring along also has purchases around 100 USD, so you get 20%, which is 20 USD is what you US dollar is what you earn. Then if the person purchases 800 US dollar, then your income will be 160 US dollar, and then so it's about 20% of whatever the person you bring buys. 20% is this. So regardless of whichever product you start, so on the net amount, you will be receiving 20% of it. And the other one is the Xaura retail sales earning. So you will be seeing this very soon in the world. This will be a milestone because Xaura has actualized what has not yet been done. This is the link. So when customers make purchases through your retail sales link, you earn retail sales earning, and this retail sales earning is the difference between the purchase price of the customer price and your packaged product buying price. For instance, you have 100 CV, then you have 5% income, and this can be 35% as well. And if you have started with the purchases of 1000 CV, then your percentage income will be 50%. If there's a link, your link will be what the other person uses. So it will be the sales earning will be. So regardless of the number of the people that use your link, they will be also these sales, their purchases will be also the remaining amount is reflected in the system as your personal points. So additionally, your uplines in the system earn binary and matching income from the amount, and there's this magic bonus which I will be also explaining. So the activation is important. So in the system there needs to be activation, so it needs to be active. The system owes the vividness on the activeness. So the distribution and the distributors are of crucial importance. There is no way for us to get earning unless there's the distribution and distributors. Here is Xaura gives us a great, in fact, gift here. If you're active for about 28 days, and in your right and left, if you have new team members, even it's in the lowest purchases, for instance, if you also purchase from your left side or right side about 100 CV. So it's your 28 active status is launched. So for instance, Xaura pays you the 7.5%. For instance, Azerbaijan and Cyprus, it's $55, and there's 90. If you want to be active, once you can remain active in the system, in Azerbaijan and Georgia and in Cyprus it needs to be $55, and in the other countries it needs to be $80. And the third path is where you can, if there is a sale from the retail, you can have the income from the retail as well, and your activation period is also renewed. For instance, Azerbaijan, Georgia and Cyprus, it is $55. This is the transaction amount, and these all allow you to be active in the other 28 days. So, and the other is binary. And here, all the products that you purchase, these are important. If you have started with the purchases of 100 CV, if you have started with an income or the purchase of 60 CV, and then, for instance, if you have, so Xaura pays you 7.5% to 12% of the short leg turnover from the infinite depth. So with this bonus you can earn maximum 20,000 per week. So for instance, you can have the percentage here from starting from there is the income of the, for instance, there's this $800 and $200, or if you have $1,500 total, and also you can have 7.5%. And for instance, if you have started from a level of 500 CV, and then it will be also 9% of all the points, all the amount of the sales that have been made. So these are the 12%. There's the 12%. So 180 binary income. And the next one is, why do we need to have a career? Because career in the network marketing, where once we speak of network marketing, career building is important. But the careers building in Xaura is so simple. You don't need to, the individual distributors are not really put any pressure on themselves. The first career is the most important one, Jade. So you have 500 CV transaction income, then you become Jade. And if it's 1,500 CV, then you are Pearl. And if it's 3,000 CV, then it's Sapphire. And 6,000 CV is Ruby. And 12,000 CV becomes Emerald. And we have the others, Diamond, Blue Diamond. We see the other increase in this is the volume of transaction that you have. So is it because of the points or no? But the career conditions, climbing up the career ladder conditions is so simple. In fact, you have them all. Because Xaura Global tells you if you also, it's not only the first 4 people that you bring into the system. Once they get their own career, if they also bring people to the system, then you are also increasing your income as well. And for instance, they have the active member. For you to be Ruby, you need 6,000, but the other arm of yours, the leg, the other from the right or left, if you have Jade, then you will have the 6,000 points, then it brings you to the Ruby, to the next level. For you to become Blue Diamond, you need to be having 50,000 points on one Pearl, and the others, if you have if you have Sapphire, then all these you don't need to have these directly linked to you. These are the people that you included to the work, or it could be somebody who has included them. So it could be through the others. So it's quite easy and it's very simple. It does not bring any challenge to the distributor. It really is a path where you can get what you deserve. So it's a marketing plan. It's an interestingly easy one. In fact, in the very first week, in fact, with the careers, and in the other second week and onward week, we have shown us why do we need to continue with the careers, because there's a career bonus. We have the reference income, the binary income, and in addition to the career, once you reach to the Ruby level, you have an extra bonus of $250, and this bonus will be $500 in emerald, and once you're diamond, then this will be $1,000. Blue diamond will mean you receive $2,500. Red diamond will mean $5,000, and black diamond will be $10,000 US. Once you are ambassador, then that will be the real US dollar. So it's about what you deserve. Also, there will be the career bonus. And why do we need to have the career now here? This is one of the reasons why I've started network marketing. This is almost like you're a teacher and this is an extra income. Up until so far, you have worked as a teacher for 20 years. Throughout this 20 years, if you didn't get any salary, and all these salary of their students, if you have received 0.1% of the salary of the students that you have raised, what amount would you be receiving? So this is the question here. Do not try to receive or increase your income through your own path. If you help the others, the minute you help, the more binary income the others that you included to the system, the higher your income is. If there are 3, 5, 10 directly linked, directly introduced to the job, the higher the number of the people, other distributors, and their 10% income will be also included to your income. And the minute you have this, the minute you see the system, rather than yourself having the income, you focus on helping my 20 to 30 distributor colleagues of mine, because the minute they earn, then I will have 10% of them. Because once you are Pearl, for instance, there's this 1,500 CV if you have this, but you have the actives on your right and left, then if you are Pearl, then it will mean that you will receive 15%. If you will have the magic bonus. So it's almost like, oh, without you, these people would not have been making this money. And if you are Sapphire, then you will be receiving 25%. Then this changes, because if all these people, 10 people, if they earn 250, then 25% of this amount will be received by you. But if you are Ruby, then it's not only the people that you introduce to the system, but if you have 10 people, if there are 10 distributors that you included to the system, each of them you will have, instead of having 10%, instead of having 10%, you will have 40% of these, and also the people you included to the distributors, those distributors will also include it to the system some other people, and those those income will be also source of income for you with the 10%. And after emerald, if you have the diamond, so the first line will be 50%, the second 15%, and the second leg will be 10%, and these will be rounded. Now I'd like to give a big round of applause for those who have passed these points, the next level. There is the blue diamond among ourselves, and they will also have 50%, 15%, 15%, and 10%. In black, we have 50, 20, 15% and 20% and 15% and 15%. And these differences also create huge differences. And the most important income has been magic bonus income. So that's why it's one of the most important ones for myself. And in fact, we say that we are the actual, this income here shows us that we are the partners, we're the shareholders. And here, the only company here is Xaura Global. It's not about the income, but it's about the 2% of the Xaura's turnover. This will be the now, also up until the blue diamond, this is also distributed. So there is this weekly career bonus, and this will be distributed each week equally between the new person and the other repeat, the person repeat careers. And if you are, for instance, sapphire, for instance, if you are diamond, if you have the 100,000, then it's divided into 3. So they become the shareholders. So the only company, the only firm in the world that distributes 2% of the turnover weekly is Xaura. Now for the last, and we have the ambassadors, black diamond and red diamond, and they are the receivers of 10% of the Xaura's profit, and this amount will be distributed annually as a profit share to the people in the red diamond, black diamond, and ambassador career ranks through an award ceremony held each year. And each and every one of us here, I look forward to seeing you in this ceremony, because the higher we are in number, then we will have higher level of percentage. So we will continue giving you the utmost help so that in the site as well. So this is where my presentation ends. Without further ado, I would like to finish my speech by my words. Without further ado, the good people